Sona Eterna is our musical response to nightshifts. I teach concert curation, which is looking at everything that affects the musical experience and seeing how when we shape all of the audience and administrative and artistic factors that go into creating a concert, how that can heighten the impact of the audience reception.
Joseph was interested to connect his concert curation students with the activities and exhibitions at Buxton Contemporary. I was able to connect him with our curators working on a forthcoming exhibition at Buxton Contemporary called Nightshifts, and we were able to give access to the curators and all of the expertise at Buxton Contemporary around how the exhibition was put together and the venue and all the things that happen around the venue and the building of an exhibition, and for them to approach that from their own discipline and have a conversation around that with the idea that there would be an outcome at the end of it.
Nightshifts was the winter Buxton exhibition in 2023, and really the exhibition was thinking about solitude in contemporary creative practice. We worked with the Michael Buxton collection and the broader University of Melbourne art collections and brought in new commissions. And what we were really interested in was ways in which the shadows and the after hours might serve as metaphors for all the time and thinking and cogitation that happens beneath the surface and away from the public eye. I think what was really exciting on the night was to see quite a new audience in the gallery space. You know, our neighbours at the Conservatorium are right over the way from Buxton, and I know that there are audiences that shift between both of those spaces, but to really welcome in that audience and that community into the gallery in such a meaningful way was absolutely one of the highlights.
Museums have been fantastic, looking how to pair new works with old works and creating themes for exhibitions that allow lots of different types of art to be presented side by side. And all of that applies so much to classical music and new music. I think what I love most is that the students here are unbelievably talented and creative and hardworking. And something like this concert, at the beginning, all we know is that in 4 months, we will be presenting a concert, but that's it. And then being able to sit in a room with these students and hear their ideas and watch a concert design emerge through a creative process is so exciting. And then the ownership they have over it, and they always reference it as my concert. I love that, and I think the type of agency they have in their artistic lives, and is really exciting.
I think we selected the pieces by really just trying to see what portrayed the artworks to the best of their ability. The piece that I chose, my solo piece, Life Cycle, was with the egg, and it was very isolated. It was very different to the other compositions and artworks, therefore I wanted a very contrasting piece to the other ones.
Audience's response was overwhelmingly positive to this project, but I think it was not just about having experienced a really lovely concert in the gallery. but having experienced a really rich artistic process that led you through the entire exhibition, physically walking through the gallery and experiencing these beautifully curated pieces of music was something very special, and that's the sort of project we would really like to undertake into the future.